Any full-time traveler will tell you that housing is their biggest expense. And if you're serious about controlling your budget, managing this expense is critical.
After our Bangkok cost of living video, many of you asked, how did we only spend $500 for housing in a hotel for 30 days? In today's video, we're showing you exactly how we're using IHG points and rewards to lower our housing costs.
Hi, we are Sean and Tina. We retired early, sold almost everything, and now traveling the world full time. We will show you how you can live abroad comfortably on $2,500 a month with real budgets, tips, and destinations that can make retirement affordable and exciting. So, hit that subscribe button and see how you can retire sooner, travel longer, and live more. Welcome back to our channel.
I am Sean.
And I am Tina. And if you are new here joining us, we want to welcome you to our channel. And to our current subscribers, we want to welcome you back as well. The first thing we want to talk about is the problem. Housing eats retirement budgets.
So our total budget, monthly budget, is $2,500 a month.
And housing is known to eat at least 40 to 50% of that budget.
Yep.
Our max allowance for our housing is $1,100 a month. So we try to stay within that amount.
Yeah, and for many retirees, housing is their main financial pressure point.
And guys, for us, the key to controlling our budget is managing our housing cost. So the second thing we want to talk about is why we use hotels. When it comes to housing, looking at all available options can lead to a significant savings.
Yeah. So this year, our strategy is to stay primarily in IHG properties using hotel points, reward points.
And we also focus on IHG properties because the countries where we have decided to visit, IHG properties are available in that area. So everywhere that we have planned to go this year, it seems like it'll work out pretty well. And if not, then of course we do have the option of Airbnbs or any other accommodation.
Right. And so we use points plus our status, and then we strategically book our hotels in advance.
Hotels make sense to us. Number one is because the utilities are included. This would be electricity and water, which is very important.
Yeah, and Wi-Fi, because you know we all got to have Wi-Fi. Also, the properties that we stay in have on-site food options, which is definitely a plus.
And on-site gyms, which we absolutely love having gym access.
Yeah, and the other thing I'll say is these first three that we just listed, these are all also contributing to reducing some of our additional costs, gym costs, food costs. So this is again why hotels are very powerful when you're looking at managing a budget. Go ahead.
And housekeeping. Housekeeping is always a plus. That's one less thing you have to pay for, out-of-pocket expense. So we enjoy having that option.
Yeah, and then a lot of these properties have controlled access. You know, for some people that's probably a big deal. And so, you know, that's what you're gonna get, you know, when you book with a hotel.
And last thing, comfortable accommodations.
Right.
You know, all of our experiences so far with IHG properties have been great, and we've been very comfortable where we stayed.
Yeah. You know, and another thing we want to mention is hotels are an added safety bonus for certain travelers. For example, first-time travelers. If you're uncomfortable going to some of these areas and you're really not sure about an Airbnb, for example, then a hotel is definitely a great option.
Also, it's a great option for solo travelers. We get a lot of questions in the comments about is it safe for solo travelers? So we think hotels are a great option there.
Yeah. So the next thing we want to share is exactly how the points strategy works. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how we earn points.
And I'll start off by going over the welcome bonus. This is points you will earn when you spend a certain amount on a card. And what we did in this situation was Sean applied for the IHG card. I applied for the IHG card as well, which allowed us to get 2 welcome bonuses. So starting out, that was just a great strategy within itself.
Right, I agree. Good job, Tina.
The next option that we do is we use our IHG card on everyday spending. This will help you to accumulate, those points for future use.
Yeah, and I don't want to interrupt you, Tina, but for those of you who are new to our channel, a year ago today, Tina and I were still working. So we had already started this process while we were working. And so we were using our IHG credit card to pay for anything that we could apply it to. So that is kind of how we got a head start on accumulating these points. And I say that to say this: those of you who are watching videos and trying to, make your plans, this is a great time for you to start applying for these types of cards and start to earn your points now. Sorry, Tina.
That's okay. Also, there is a link in our description to the IHG card that we currently use. Another thing that we do, we take advantage of promotions and offers. And one offer that I want to share with you now is that we're currently using in Southeast Asia right now. If you use your IHG credit card in the restaurant, which we have, you get 20% off on your bill. So that's 20% off on your bill, plus by using your card, that's points as well. So that's a great way, and we've been taking advantage of that offer by eating in the hotel here. And also buying points, which can give you bonus points when IHG has the 100% off sale. That's another great way to kind of boost your points up, and we try to take advantage of that every year.
Okay, so now that we've actually earned our points, we're going to talk about applying those points to the benefits.
So we currently have diamond status with IHG, and what that includes is free breakfast. It gives us lounge access. Now, this is one of my favorites. We look forward to that lounge access. So we're going to give you just a little, few more details about the lounge access and what it includes.
Yeah, so lounge access is only going to be available at certain properties. So you need to understand that first. But those properties that do have lounge access, there are 2 great benefits. The first one is what they call here in Asia afternoon tea. And then basically what that is light snacks. There'll typically be beverages included in that that you'll be able to get in the afternoon. The second one, this was really is a game changer, is the cocktail hour, or I think they call it evening hors d'oeuvres. Now, just to be clear, what hors d'oeuvres mean in Asia versus what they mean in the United States are 2 different things. In Asia, evening hors d'oeuvres can be a full-blown meal.
Dinner.
Yes, it's dinner. So you're looking at, with lounge access, you're gonna be getting a snack in the afternoon if you're in the hotel and are hungry, and then in the evening you're going to be able to eat dinner. So these are 2 benefits that, again, allow you to reduce your costs for food.
And we've mentioned this before in one of our previous videos about the 4th night free with IHG. That is one of your credit card perks when you use IHG points when booking. We have the option also to request early check-in or late check-out. And I gotta tell you guys, that actually worked because the property that we're currently at right now, I think we got in around 10 in the morning, and we went up to the checkout counter and they were able to check us into our room. So those are great options to have when you are traveling full time.
I agree. Also, you can earn milestone rewards starting at 20 nights stay. So there will be additional benefits that you can earn as you're staying in these IHG properties.
And also complimentary upgrades if they are available. The majority of the time we've seen that they are available. The only time we see that they're not if there is some type of event going on at the hotel. But other than that, you'll pretty much get that complimentary upgrade.
Yep.
I do want to point out on the status, there are many more perks available, but we just wanted to share a few with you so you can kind of know, what you have available to you when you reach certain statuses in the IHG program.
So now we want to share with you the real numbers, how we acquired our points. Okay, so what we have on the screen here, this is our 2026 IHG points. These are the total points that we started the year off with when we started booking our hotels.
The first thing I want to start with is, as I mentioned earlier, was our introductory points. Sean and I both applied for the IHG card, and with that, after your spending, I received 165,000 points, and Sean received 165,000 points. From there, at the bottom of the chart, you can see points earned from spending. So this would be the points earned from Sean's card and my card spending, which totaled 523,000. Then the last thing that we have here on this pie chart in red is points that we purchased. We spent $3,000 US and we purchased 300,000 points. We purchased these points on the buy bonus sale, so therefore we got 100% bonus points addition to what we purchased. So that's an additional 300,000 points, which leaving the total on points with the purchase totals 600,000 points. And if you look around this chart and you add all of that up, in the center part of the chart, the total points is 1,453,000. Now, going back to our last day in Bangkok, the question was asked, how did we spend $500 for our hotel night? What we did was took the $3,000 that you see here on the chart and we divided that over 6 months, and we came up with $500 a month. This is all the cash money that we spent for points. The other points was earned with spending.
So the math is pretty easy. I guess we wanted to show you these numbers so they would make a little bit more sense. But like Tina said, a one-time purchase of $3,000, but we netted 1.4 million points, and those are the points that we've used to book our hotel stays for the first 6 months of our travel.
And the way we're doing this 6 months, it may not be in chronological order,
right?
But it will give us 28 to 30 days in a hotel. We wanted to get these numbers out to you so you can see what we do. You know, this worked for us because we treat points like it is part of our retirement budget. You know, we got to figure out any avenue that we can to try to reduce our housing costs if possible.
Right. And I will say this, you know, Tina explains it pretty easily, but it takes a lot of planning and a lot of work on her part, you know, because she's searching out, you know, properties that meet certain criteria for us, you know, where we want to be, you know, what we're willing to pay in points to make those points stretch out over 6 months. So, you know, we're sharing this information with you because we want to, you know, help you understand what options are available out there to you to help you, you know, reduce your costs. But it will take some work on your part, you know, to make it happen.
Absolutely.
So this is what we did to reduce our housing costs. Let us know in the comments if you would consider staying in a hotel as part of your full-time travel strategy.
We want to thank you all for watching today, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It will really help our channel to grow, and it'll also notify you when we upload new videos to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.